Okay, so here's yet another test. Last night I continued testing until I put out that post. I broke some stuff. I hope this one comes out as something not as bad. I don't know. I did a little bit more research on their website, well, the OBS site, and just trying to figure it out. Get a feel for it since I don't have a limitless option, so I can't always just get the easiest, best quality. I have to somehow find a way to make the technology that I have output the best technology for my recording. Probably not going to be streaming anytime soon. Yeah, well, you guys missed a little bit. Finished that area, saved 5 Marines. Or, meh, kind of Marines. They're all Marines. Who cares? Let's go. My brain wants to go at a million miles a minute. There you go, buddy. Beautiful. Don't get squashed. Oh, fuck. Yep, I half expected that. That's where it's nice to have two other players, honestly. I definitely didn't just stop short and then hold E. No idea what you're talking about. Yeah. So, funny thing about my previous videos, even my second video on, my first video, I just started OBS and launched. Got it to game capture, but it wasn't capturing my game. It was capturing nothing but the sound of my game, which was weird. But hey. At least it got audio, right? And that's just, I hit go. I hit set up a hotkey to start, just to see what happened. I don't know how much you can tell from the sound of the game, but don't read too much into it. You might not like me as much. Don't think about it. So my second video, my second failure of my test runs, this is still part of the test runs. I don't know how this is all gonna look by the time. I have kind of an idea. Well, I kind of have an expectation of an idea, given by the way the fucking world works today. Sorry for the anger, but I hate the world. I'll be honest. The way people have set it up. It's a breeding ground for the corrupt. Or did you not pick up on that yet? There's good people, yeah. I mean, I've never heard of a homeless shelter with a good reputation, personally. Like, where a job will straight up go to that place just to try to hire people to help the unemployed find employment. Because as long as they're willing to put in the time and effort and energy to improve their life, I don't see why they wouldn't. Some people can't, some people just simply choose not to, some people got their own things to worry about, I guess. But hey, back to my rambling as I flail. I just got home from work, a little bit sore from work. I don't know, I'm not the most physically fit person. Matter of fact, I spent most of my goddamn life in a chair. I felt pretty good after I got at my first computer chair. By the time I was like 16, so I felt pretty good then. But hey, ow, my feelings. I think that's an elite. Yeah. Once I realized three were advancing in unison, that was all she wrote. But meat shielding for these Marines that aren't helping at all. Like they're here, but they're not here, kind of deal. I could just pick up the sniper rifle and just make the game 10 times easier for myself. Which I'm not gonna lie is kind of tempting. But this is what the game gave me. I don't know. I'm a word player. I've played through the game countless times with just these weapons, so. No, that term was definitely not necessary. It didn't change how these bullets are reading my trajectory. No idea. I don't know. If someone turned around and told me I'm the reason why the plasma gun's curve now, I wouldn't be surprised. I've been doing this shit since Call of Duty Black Ops days, so. Throw 2. Please drop a knee. You bounce there. You bounce there. Aw. This is a tough situation. Oh, you overly tanky bastard. I hate the game, honestly, and the way they have it balanced on Legendary. They're just overly tanky. I don't know. If it wasn't more of a challenge, I'd be playing on a harder difficulty. But I respect the amount of damage they deal. I just don't respect the amount of damage they take. I don't know, I feel like my weapon is a little bit weak. Make the game easier. No. I'm gonna throw a nade better, and also G work when I press G. And pop. Aw, you. What? Didn't even reach you. And toss that one there. I don't know. This game hits different. As long as I can keep these guys busy enough, I know I can somewhat manage. Are you guys the only 3 alive? It's irritating. Let me just go to an area with more workable cover. Okay, you're not workable cover. Oh, and that was a word. You see, they're slowly just ignoring me and advancing on the people they shouldn't be advancing on. I don't know, I'm the only target that's even visible to these people. And yet they're still advancing on those Marines. I'm pretty sure the super soldier just dancing around their perception radius would be the higher priority than the Marine just sort of hiding and cowering in fear. But hey. I just hate this game. Then why play it? No idea. Did you get tankier? I don't activate skulls just because they're just extra irritating. I will just continue to throw myself at this until I find a strategy that actually just viably works. I could just jump in a warthog and completely decimate my way through it. Please die from that. Hey look, they actually didn't dodge for once. Over to this side, Suze. I hear them. They're just hiding underneath me. I have 1 HP, and I know there's a health pack right there, but I don't think I'll be able to make it to it. That's a corpse, but I think there's one over there. Typically is. Maybe it's inside. You notice how they rotate out? Like, if I could get him to fall back into a position where I can actually viably do something against him where he's not in a big fucking clump of fuck you. I don't know. Is it that this game is hard? No. I don't know. How hard is it just to point and click? It's just repetitively that. It's just they're tankier than you. Oh, so outsmart them. Well, if I throw my nade, if I'm not point fucking blank with their cock, it's just gonna fucking get dodged half the time. Well, 90% of the time. I don't know. I don't like it. That's not how I imagine a skilled player would enjoy the game. It feels like more like my fucking skills being choked the fuck out. I don't feel rewarded for hitting my headshots in this game. Or maybe I should. Just pick up the sniper. I hear you bitching. Well. I wonder where these headshots are going. How many headshots was that? Who wants to count them? Like I said, I'm just being punished for being skilled, I guess. Ha 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 ha. Fucking hate this game. That's why they have the sniper. Yeah, but I'd rather use my fucking skill than a fuck you one-shot, two-shot kill. Oh, it feels like it kind of takes the skill out of it. Oh, Halo's a power weapon game for the multiplayer now. Yeah. I preferred Halo 1 back before it was so irritating. Back when I was a kid playing on normal, not knowing what the hell's going on. My first experience at growth, that was great. Well, this is just me mindlessly throwing myself as a fucking bot at these bots. Because you know what? This is the level the devs wanted it. Yes, big middle finger with your whole... I like Bungie, by the way. I think Halo is a great game. Though this difficulty is a disappointment. Does not scratch my skilled player brain. Oh, I just don't have one of those, right? Ah! Oh, there's some moments where I just feel like all F4ing and never touching any game again. Because this has been getting worse. You play Darktide, there are a lot of tanky enemies that you just have to fight as a team. But this isn't a team-based game. This is a, hey, you fucking fight off this entire horde by yourself. Dodge all these bullets that just laser you and track your movement. Honestly, these bots are better than literally most players I come across. But that's just because I don't really play too aggressively these days because the game just gets more and more frustrating. So I'm just sort of that chill guy that vibes. I mean, if I can get a solid team of players that I have good synergy with, then by all means, I'd love to step more into a competitive scene. But playing by yourself is fucking boring. I jump in and out of Darktide because of the same thing, team synergy. There's only so many players who can actually play the game at a level to support each other. I don't know, losing a tier 3 when I've been solo, well, I had some fun in the beta, but nope, phone call. Hello? It's sitting on the kitchen counter. Alright. Bye. Oh, well then. I don't know how to... They were asking about rent. I hit insert again to stop recording, but it didn't work. So hey, there you go. You heard me get asked about my rent money. There you go. But you're happy. Hey, they kill me like that a lot too. Oh well. How to approach this differently? Just get everyone the fuck on board and just dip? That's one way. Oh, execute the last survivor too. The guy I'd leave behind. Now, how about I just have all these three dumbasses just load into this warthog and just dip? That feels ideal. This makes it so much easier. Fuck you, OBS. I don't know why I'm so mindlessly determined. Well, that's just it. It's mindless, effortless gameplay. It's not like I'm trying too hard. It's just the game's not in my favor in this game. I don't know, I guess the game just doesn't like me very much. Or you figure out where I'm aiming. I don't know. Yep. I love. That's nothing but me smashing the G button, by the way. Yeah, go ahead. I know my G button works in every fucking game I play. Just Halo for some reason. Sometimes refuses me. Even on Xbox it did that, by the way. I don't know. Life just might just hit different for me. Might just be unlucky or something. Seeing how it happen across multiple different systems. I don't know. Might be some symbolism in there. Ah. Oh boy. I'm just gonna outrange him anyway, because how else do you deal with this, right? Well, I'd love to get in close. But if I use my nades right. Yeah, no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I'm just highlighting weird, quote-unquote, bugs. I don't know. I feel like someone intentionally put it into the game myself. Nothing comes from nothing, you know? Don't stare into the abyss or the abyss stares back, I guess. How many bullets can I dodge on 1 HP before you get irritated? Good question. Do I think that many people are gonna sit here and watch through this crap anytime soon? No. This is just trial runs. Just someone shooting the shit trying to figure out OBS mostly. Whilst just dicking around in a video game that he's familiar with. I could take you into Darktide. Play that a lot. Well, kind of a lot. As much as I can realistically, because I feel like I get annoying to the community. Ow! Friendly fire. Continues advancing the other direction. Refuses to challenge me. Little bastard. Pathing change. Second reload. No shields. Teammate dies. Oh. You know, if they hit some of their bullets or fired at a semi-decent speed. And there's all the assistance you're worth, Marines. I definitely don't do this in Darktide too. Not at all. One day, my gameplay will reach Transcendence level. Other than, that. And there's that delayed elite that just kind of stood there this time. I don't know if the position changed at all. Oh, he ducked too. I mean, you learn, something different happens every single death, so it's never just the same exact result. They're always slightly different, and yes, that is intentional. No, I cannot put that in the words, I can just put it on display. I mean, how do you think I got the second video nade to bounce off all of the other exploding nades to come back at me like kind of a haha funny? I mean, hey. How'd I kind of predict, well, hope that I could predict? I mean, I was a little bit off. Some of the pauses were a bit longer than others on OBS's side on the second video I've uploaded. Well, third technically if you count the short as a video, but the short is a short, not a video, so I don't count it as a video, but hey. Don't mind me, just trying to get my health back as my Marines all die. Because the game forced me into this predicament where I can just stand and stare and laugh. You know what? I'm changing teams. Nah, I won't actually shoot my teammates. Though sometimes it's tempting. Well, now I ask myself, how do I progress now? Well, it's a great question because you see, I don't even know a fucking answer. I got picked up that sniper rifle and made this entire engagement pointless to me. It just turns into I don't know. I'm kind of salty today. And I'm just gonna keep reloading this until that might remind you of something. Until I get bored, basically, because I'm having just as much fun as I would progressing the game because I played it so many times. I don't know, you beat the same game 60 times, do you really give a damn if you die once? Well, how about another 60 times on top of the 6 times you beat the game? Well, fuck it, why not? Depends on my teammates, and right now my teammates are absolute dumbasses. Or do you think that I wanted to be shot in the back there? Friendly fire for friendly fire? That's how you get banned. I wonder how long this video is going to be. Well, I am keeping a limit in mind. I could just pick up that sniper rifle and be done with it. Just have a super easy 1, 2, 3 thing. Yeah. Could also jump in that Warthog, go pick up a med pack, and just not deal with it. Or just jump in a Warthog and leave because these Marines are useless and dead to me anyway. But they did admit that they made the pathing and everything these bots do themselves, in a way, so... Unless they had some sort of preset shoved into their game without them knowing it. I could definitely see them being hit by some sort of software. I know 343 changed it a little bit. Shit. I mean, I don't know what you'd call that entire retexture. Also, he shot me through a tree. I don't know if you're paying attention to the blue flashes of the plasma rifle, but... Don't question it. That was cool, though. Can I use failure as a proof of skill? Yes and no. I don't know, you play with me, you might pick up a thing or two. If you just sit there and stare at me too intently, you might actually get kind of mad. Because you wanted that win, and I let us lose. But, I digress. Oh. Ah, that delay. It's my favorite. Big funny. Ow, my feelings. I've died a lot in this game. If you could somehow go and rewatch my entire life, specifically this area, you'd realize just a lot of these exact moments I'm putting myself in are literally the picture-perfect exact ways I've played them previously. And this is a very condensed engagement's worth. I'll struggle in vain at something like this. Just... for years. Or until I get bored. Which... I don't know, I'm kind of always bored, so you tell me what the hell I'm doing. And toss you there, change your pathing there. Lose this gunfight here because my DPS cannot match anybody else's in this entire game, other than a Grunt's maybe. Even a Jackal's fucking devastating. Yeah, I curse, especially when the game irritates me. The game doesn't need to be that, man. It's not necessary. They tell me haste makes waste, right? Anyone ever wonder why the lowest our reaction times have gotten is typically 0.4 milliseconds? No idea how the death animations are, yeah. Don't think about it too hard. You might pop your little nugget there. Could have punched. But I'd rather sit here being salty at the assault rifle for even existing in this fucking universe. Hell, better results with the plasma pistol firing one bullet every 6 minutes. Honestly. Oh, that means not. Yeah. Kind of the point. This is a disgrace to soldiers everywhere in my brain. I get this is a video game, right? And there are limitations to the technology of its time. But seeing how much inspiration nowadays games draw from this, it's just disgraceful. A gun, you fire it, it fucking kills somebody. Don't try to don't try to fucking fluff that up. You get some real stupid, wanna do some fucked up shit people in the world. And they all love to just point their finger. Ah. Now they're just killing me over and over again. Oh no. You can't picture perfect is impossible. It was made not to be possible. Or at least attempted to be made not to be possible. Oops. Well, anyways. Like the pause? I do too. I don't know, you thinking yet? I don't know what we are as beings or, why we are all so weak. I mean, everyone was affected by COVID, right? That hit us all evenly. No idea what the fuck COVID even is down to like the atomic level, but hey, we might get there one day as a species. No survivors. What do you mean? I'm still, well, I don't know if you consider me the Walking Dead or not. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. A walking dead man. And you wonder why I hate this game. And why I'm talking so much shit about it. Well, I just headshot Jackal twice. I've headshot several elites multiple times with a pistol after their shields have gone down and they just didn't care. And there's moments like those. Oh. They don't want you to be able to dodge that. Well, how do you get to dodge it? How are you dodging it? Well, I've played this game a lot. I know all the ins and outs of the weapons in this game. I've used them all, fucked with them all. But sniper rifle is actually my least favorite. Because it's, well, it's strong. Too strong for what I was looking for as a kid. I wanted a weapon that allowed me to give the most support to my allies as I could. Right now, that'd be the Kunta rifle, yeah. Or maybe these guys might actually do something useful. You know what? Just wanted to hear that death scream. Hee hee. I be this nice to you, and this is how you repay me? That was cool. Well, anyway. Ow, my feelings. And there. Oh! Pop. That nade timer is irritatingly long. At what point does the viewer, at what point do you know I'm telling the truth? Well, that's just the funny thing. You don't. I can do so many different things, but at what point is it proven? I mean, why do I just keep... Because I'm mostly just talking and killing time on this one scene that, I don't know if I should even bother beating it. Because in the end of all this, right, I'm going to completely restart the campaign, give you all the entire... No, maybe not. I might just change to a different game. I mean, if anyone wants to give feedback, that'd be great. Tell me what you want to see me do. I mean, my computer, mind you, is a fucking potato. Let me take a second in the pause menu to explain to you people. You people? I'm offended by the way you said that. Well, are you a human being? You a being? I don't give a damn if you're fucking black, white, yellow, green. You could be a fucking alien from the fuck of nowhere, but you think I care. AMD Ryzen 5 2400G processor, 8GB, well, I have 16GB of DDR4, 2666 RAM, SD RAM. Because we started with 8, upgraded to 16. 1TB hard drive. 128GB SATA solid state drive. That's where it's uploading, well, that's where it's, I guess, recording my videos on. And I had Tarkov on there previously. As you can imagine from just the processor alone, it wasn't great, even on an SSD. AMD Radeon RX 580 graphics card. You know, it's funny, even VR chat worlds will straight up put a label on this setup as potato. So that means it's just more than just me that sees this as a very, very shitty computer. Cheaper than 1,000 at the time. I mean, actually, I think the price actually broke 1,000 because the whole pandemic and then the big fucking price aneurysm that happened around the world. Well, at least from my perspective in life. I don't know if anyone else's life looked different. PAX Power, Strikes Fear, HP. Yeah, well, I'm going with the Build Redux computer next. I'm using. At what point? I guess I could change my sensitivity. That might help a little bit. I don't know. I play with a Logitech. Fuck, I have the box around here somewhere. Yeah, it should say at the bottom. Oh yeah, the Logitech G502 Hero. It's a weighted mouse. It has weights you can put in the bottom of it, like underneath of it. On the inside of it, it's actually really nice. Weighted mouse. It's actually a lot easier to play if I remove the weights. Oops. I shouldn't have said that, right? Well, anyway. You know, I was a crazy kid. In the respect that I would sit there on Call of Duty with absolutely maxed out sensitivity on controller, 360 controller, just to have that just instant teleport motion. Imagine how that would fuck with your hitbox real quick. And if you figured out where your enemy was going to spawn and when they were going to be within shooting you distance and visibility and timing, and then just turn, just a dodge, followed by an immediate ban, then a phone call to Microsoft saying, hey, why'd you ban? What, can I get unbanned, please? I was just playing the game. And then they unban you immediately, telling you to go pro. Do you go, nah, I'm just gonna throw for the rest of my fucking life? Well, YouTube happened. Might not end up throwing for my entire life. We'll find out. I don't even know what my highest is. I could just give myself glimpses. And by the way, my left leg is over my left arm. You know, the best. Don't mind me. I'm just leaving. Hey, I'm going home. I don't know. Get your hate out now. You might feel a little bit better watching me die over and over again in a video game with this going on in the background. Because you know what? People just don't take that too kindly. Even if they know it's true. And yes, my tongue does get tied a little bit. I don't know. My jaw's been messed up for a few years now. I don't know what's wrong with it. Never went down to the hospital. I mean, I also got permanently broken ribs. Never went down to the hospital after I broke them initially. Until a few years later. Or, I'm not going to go through a whole story on that right now, but, yeah, basically, me and my doctor, we got some talking to do. Whenever, stuff sort of aligns. And yeah, by the way, I'm well aware of the situation. I don't know if you're keeping up with me, though. Like the second wave coming from there, the seemingly never-ending onslaught of hell. The whiff of the elite that still hits me. The weird bounce there, and the terrain that literally prevents the player from closing in on elite's back and hitting it. I don't know. Nah, that's too easy. But I could hit it every time. That's just the thing. See that lip? Those are moments where I literally have no control over my character. From here? You see that bounce? It's fun. You got this, buddy. Ow, my feelings. Oh, can you tell I'm getting bored and just focusing too hard? That second elite's a pain in the ass. Toss you there to keep that elite going. And we're out. See you, nerds. I don't think I'll make it. Oh, do you like me more than I let my team die? Am I more acceptable to the gaming community because my teammate died? Well, I let a lot die there. Whee! If a brain dance, like what is in Cyberpunk, was actually possible, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? But we have to get to the bottom of whatever the fuck we are as a being. Because I see all these different ideals that separate parts of our beings as different elements of our being. Like, they're different pieces, yeah, but we're all just practically the same thing. I mean, we all develop a little bit differently thanks to the way that life is lived these days, but these are the last survivors, and as you can tell, they're all gonna die. Got killed by shot. Got killed by nade. Got killed by nade. And now they just sort of hang out. We have a sniper kicking around somewhere. Oh look, another corpse. Probably human, yeah. Now if I just barreled straight into here, what do you think it would look like? Well. Thanks, AI. You helped. I definitely just don't know what the AI is doing at any given time either. See how much easier it is when the AI has to snipe, right? Well, even yeah. How simple the win would be if I just sat here and just mob farmed them and let the sniper just do what the sniper does. This is close to team play I've bothered to attempt in this game. I don't know. Right now, this is just a hobby, just me toying with the idea. I do want to do some VR stuff before I give it up. I wanna, well, I say give it up or just stick to it. All depends on if I hear feedback that people actually want to watch this. Well, watch my brain just shit on everything and just randomly explode with some mixed information. Not all of it's useless. Hey, if you got a smarter person to think about it, it might turn out to get me on a blacklist or something. I don't know. Oh, humanity's in a weird state right now. Rules of the community. Don't stomp on another person's toes for no reason. Only if they give you permission to. That means if you... what do you mean? I can't be racist? Yeah, exactly. And there is no pass on being anything racist. Just, oh, but I should... No. Just don't. There's no... It's not necessary. You don't have to do it. It's still just an option that's available to anybody. And I just prefer you didn't take that option in my community, and I will just ban you straight up, instantly. If I end up building a community, I don't fucking know what people are doing. PG-13. That's the whole mindset. Well, my growing up PG-13, where people said shit and fuck in their goddamn TV live drama shows, or the call that. I don't know. Sometimes you get the show to say it real quiet. Fuck. What the kind of pussyfoot shit is that? Just to see if it'll pass by the parents' ears, like you little prick. Maybe I read too hard into it. I don't know. Kind of weird things people pass, or just simply shut up and accept is mind-boggling to me. But hey. Ow, my dick. Or was that my balls? Maybe they're trying to tell me that I need to be neutered. I was kind of hoping that set off the nade. I definitely didn't throw mine first. No idea what you're talking about. Well, you see, I'm seeking results and then consistently finding them. Regardless, I mean, this just means my brain is fully processing the sheer wealth of knowledge that is required to do some of the things I am doing. Alright, so what? I know Halo really well. Yeah. I also learn things pretty quickly. I don't know. I played Vermintide a fair bit, and then I jumped on a Darktide. Started doing Vermintide things in Darktide. Worked out great. I don't think those snipers are gonna live for too much longer. Hey, buddy. You smell funny. Now, you were just a free kill. You just sort of stood there and took it. Which I accept. Because you know what? Having them dodge every single fucking nade is a big middle finger to the player's skill when they're that fucking tanky. If my only option is to hit him with a fucking rock, then I want to be able to hit him with that fucking rock, man. If I ran completely out of ammo, then what? I mean, I've gone through the entire Halo campaign without switching weapons, so that's very, dumb. I don't recommend it. Then why am I doing it? I don't know. If I feel like it? Why do you play a video game? To pass your time. That's typically the only really thing that matters. But hey. I don't know. I feel like a player should have a fighting chance. I wonder why I don't. Oh, because it costs health every single fucking time you play the goddamn game correctly. You don't feel fucking revolt. Yeah, exactly. I can think of plenty of things to bitch about, and honestly, the fixes, people will bitch about those too, so you might as well take the shittier version, right? Or do you like your weapons having a seizure on your screen in Tarkov? I don't know. What does that mean? Well, you imagine playing Tarkov on a fucking potato, and you tell me what I mean. I can't even play Warzone anymore. I used to be able to play it. Well, I could kinda play it. My potato can't run that anymore. I don't know how much of the audio you're paying attention to. I don't know how well y'all hear the game. You ever try shooting like the AI do? Bursts work a little bit better, I'd feel. Oh, if only they weren't so fast. Or maybe if only I wasn't on 1 HP. Ow. But hey, at least I prevented them from using this access way. Now I just need to curb them at this one. And throw that there. Oh, so unfortunate that they just ignored it. Just ran straight past the nade that has an overly long fuse timer for some reason. Oh, because we felt like it. This is a weapon. This isn't meant to play nice. It's meant to fucking kill him. I mean, hey. Each to their own, I guess. Still don't know what's causing that input delay on my G key, but I'm working with it. By the way, I press my G key, it feels like it's perfectly fine. It looks like it's perfectly fine. Except sometimes when I'm moving, right, it's like too many. What? Is my G key getting electrically overwritten by another key? No idea what you're talking about. I didn't. Basically. So, to walk you through what the fuck is happening here, I know what's causing my G key to happen. W, A, G, W, D, G. Does W, D, G work now? Yes. W, A, G? No. I don't know. Feels like it's kind of happened before. At least it's not the same. It's easy to move this way anyway and press the button, I guess. Don't know why I have that restraint on me, but you know what? Fuck it. Yes, let me just handicap your movement every time you throw a nade. That's not a handicap at all. You dumbass. Your thoughts sounded real stupid, bro. Oh, you're offended. Alright, go cry about it. I'm here to play a game, not hear you complain about me playing the game as I complain about playing the game. That's right. You heard me. I don't know, I'm insanely bored. Well, I guess actually this would be a good time to end the recording and to see how the quality comes out and the duration and all that, you know, all that fun stuff.